Alright, so I don't know if this is going to make it into a video at all, but I wanted to show two battles that I saved here on Cosmic Crucible. This is my first trial on Friday. I don't know if this is ever going to go out, but just to let people know, this is the first of my 3 battles. And there's 2 particular teams that I was unsure about. Mainly this team 4, and I don't know if I actually have what it takes to beat it with what I have left over. So the reason why I'm recording this is because there's a Gambit, and I know that not a lot of people are, even, this is like my second time seeing Gambit in Cosmic Crucible, actually. So I wanted to record this here. There is a yo-yo, which is kind of interesting. None of them are protectors, right? So there is actually a chance that this is going to end badly, maybe. Normally, you see Astonishing X-Men in, like, rooms 1 and 2, and so I would have no problems, like, whipping out a Black Order and using against a regular Astonishing X-Men, for example. But with Gambit there, I have actually fought Gambit with Black Order. It didn't end well, and then Gambit kept paying my my Corvus and my Proxima. So, in terms of what characters I have left over to use, and I have to keep in mind that there is a yo-yo there, but it is in room 4, which is the slowdown thing. So if Beast gets to his ultimate and gives speed up to the team, at least to the Astonishing X-Men members, that's going to cause them to get trauma, if I'm not mistaken. So my options that I have left over based on this match, I have Darkhold and I have Weapon X. I've used Weapon X in this room before, and it also didn't end all that well because of, well, the speed up, which I believe they get from Lady Deathstrike or something. And so that leaves me with only a few options because I have Wakanda to deal with as well in room 5. So I'm thinking, like, of my teams that I have left over, I normally would use Weapon X against Wakanda, but they're quite a beefy team, and so that's why I don't think I can do it, which means that I might have to use Darkhold, which then suggests to me that I need to use Weapon X here in room 4. Okay, so it brings me back in circles a little bit, but I do have a few leftover characters, of course, that I could use. So I could two-shot this if this goes poorly. I have Doctor Doom, I have Doc Ock, I have Kestrel, so I do have other characters other than Weapon X, and I'm thinking of maybe kicking out Wolverine, actually, and maybe bringing in somebody else to make this a little bit easier. And speed up, I mean, Doom, maybe. I'm thinking of doing this. He's just a good drag and drop, right? And so maybe I need to do this to win. And if I can use Darkhold in room number 5, then I'm okay. I'll just have to get rid of... Wait, the Cosmic character. I'll have to get rid of Strange, Evil Strange, to do that. And I'll have to add in, like, Kestrel or something, I guess. So I think this is what I'm going to start with. Again, first time really going over this. Maybe it's not super exciting for you guys. I'm kind of doing this for myself and seeing if there's any compelling footage here that might make me regret what I'm doing here right now. But I wanted to do this anyways, and thank you, Anghkor, for being my live participant here. Well, I guess it's not live, but you know what I mean. So we have Yo-Yo. Like, how much of a factor is this going to be? I don't know, actually. I'm resisting, it seems. I believe it's speed up. Where does the speed... No, maybe the speed up comes from Omega Red. I really should know this. I think it's from Omega Red. So I'm forced into this right now. Didn't hit Yo-Yo. I believe it's the special from Omega Red, if I'm not mistaken now that I think about it more. And so now you can see, aha, so maybe this wasn't a good idea. And now Gambit gave speed up to... It was Gambit, right? That gives speed up? And so Bishop has trauma. It is this. Yeah, it's that. So we can't use the special, but we can use the ultimate, because I'm pretty sure that does not do speed up. So for the moment, because he has trauma and heal block, I'm going to see if we can just beat Bishop. Because if we can kill Bishop, a lot of the damage is kind of gone. And so now you can see here... Right, and so I kind of wanted to do this kind of for science as well, and what not to do with your Gambit, or what to do with your, your X-Men. And so now Jubilee has speed up, Gambit has speed up, and Beast have speed up. So I think that's going to end pretty terribly, but we're going to... this cannot be counterattacked, so we're going to do that. So we're going to try and kill Bishop at this point. And it didn't flip. I thought it flipped speed up. What happened? Is it because of the evades? Did he block that? Okay, well, we're gonna try and go for Yo-Yo here. It did land offense down on me. That's kind of annoying. I think that might have been it. Yeah, so they got trauma. I think Gambit's evade actually evaded the trauma thing that should have happened on his... Now we're getting a lot of stuff going on, though. Got ability block on Silver Samurai, and he's kind of getting his ass kicked. My game's lagging because it's blue stacks. And at this point, you know, we probably should, you know, get into Beast, not Yo-Yo. As annoying as it is, I think because he has trauma, I think we need to be careful about this. I'm going to ability block him, though, here. Or try, and we did. And basically just try. The Yo-Yo is super annoying, but I don't think this was the right... Well, maybe not. Maybe I'm still going to get my ass kicked. Even despite the trauma. Sabretooth is down. We need to get to that time platform, I think. And we're just going to... Oh, I was blinded and I forgot. But that will cleanse and give me immunity. And so let's see if we can get this. It's those evades. I think the evades are causing Gambit to dodge the trauma that would have applied from the debuff. You get the time platform. That healed up Silver Samurai, so that was kind of nice. Let's flip that evade, and let's flip this offense up. I think I just got trauma for having speed up. That was kind of annoying, and I'm still going to get another turn, though, so I'm going to blow up anyways, and that still did a lot of damage. Okay, so we are going to beat this. It just kind of went a little bit wonky. This is kind of my first time seeing it as well, so this is a little different for me. Gambit standalone is... I think potentially quite dangerous. Just in this instance, I don't know if this was the best room to put them in. I think this would have been different. It would have been a different gameplay dynamic in a different room. But definitely the Yo-Yo inclusion was interesting. I'm wondering if someone like Dazzler in her place might have been a little bit better if that was possible. So we did end up clearing this. So that's good because that means I can use my Darkhold on the Wakandans. I don't think that my Weapon X would have been able to punch up against Wakandans that big. But just, yeah, interesting little bit of tidbits there. I don't get to see Gambit very often, even though it's been a little while, because of the event, as you guys know. You know, I just haven't really seen people with that many, with that high star levels, because free-to-play, you're looking at like 2 to 3 star Gambits. So this one's about 4 star and gear tier 15, I believe. So that was interesting. Let's move on to the Wakandans. Some pretty beefy Wakandans. We have some gear 14 stuff. I think they're 14, maybe 15. Huge numbers here on them. Like 7 red Black Panther. Like, holy crap. So I'm assuming that Darkhold will probably walk over them. What would have been the case, though, is if I didn't have Darkhold and I had to use something else, I think I would have been in trouble. I think that's where I would have been at. And because I can't use Strange, because he's Cosmic, really, I'm actually going to put in Doc Ock. I was going to use Kestrel, but then I realized that when I use my Weapon X to fight Wakandans, I normally substitute Wolverine for Doc Ock, because Doc Ock makes offense down not an issue, and that's really important because Okoye adds offense down. I know that Darkhold don't have immunity at the start, so you can still get that offense down on the team. They all go first as well, as you know. So, again, I don't think this is going to be a big problem, but this is another reason why I decided to add in Doc Ock for this room. I think Doc Ock is still a very good standalone character. And actually, you know what? One of the reasons that I probably will at some point do a video all about him, because I think that people kind of forget about him, and he is one of those characters that I think is still worth building, and that's why I took him to gear tier 16. Also, very hopeful of a Sinister 6 rework, which includes him, obviously, so I hope that comes sometime in the near future. So let's go on. We'll just do all the debuffs, right? And because like that with the heal block. Oh, yeah, the heal. Well, apparently it didn't hit M'Baku, but that's okay. You know, I think with all the debuffs, honestly, it's probably not even going to be an issue at this stage. So I could probably even auto it. Once I get to Doc Ock's turn for his ultimate, he's just going to flip all that shit anyway. So it's probably a match. But, you know, they do hit really hard against standard teams. Darkhold versus Wakandan is honestly, like, it's kind of a cheat code. So I'm not exactly sure why I'm doing this necessarily. I just wanted to see what it was like. And clearly, not really much of an issue. So many debuffs. And they can't really cleanse it. And that's probably their biggest downfall, is that they're kind of like Mercs 2.0. You know, they're really fast at the start. They go first and things like that. But at the end, I meant special. But at the end of the day, you know, they just, yeah, can't do anything about all these. Shuri just does not heal them enough. I am stuck against M'Baku, but I think once I get here, once I get some turns, once Morgan takes her special, things like that, yeah, we're like, you know, done deal, right? There's the Killmonger's down, and we've cleared the taunt, and I think at this point we can stick on auto. So, nothing super exciting here. The X-Men was interesting. I would like to see more X-Men teams to be able to do real battles with. There are the Envoy... I'm not an Envoy, but, you know, I've seen some of these Envoy playtest battles, but I don't think it really, like... You really kind of need to see what real people are using. Not maxed out characters, in my opinion, because not everyone's going to have maxed out characters. And it's kind of interesting to see different combinations of where and, you know, what you can do with Gambit. So, unfortunately, this one didn't work out super well, but he did kind of kick my ass a little bit along the way. So, kind of interesting. But that's it for me on this Cosmic Crucible gameplay video. So, until next time, stay safe and healthy, and I'll see y'all later. Boilon signing out.